My name is Ralph Shaw. I'm a North Branford High School hockey coach. I've been at North Branford for 3 years now. I've been around the game and high school sports for a little bit. I'm a physical education teacher in North Branford at the middle school. As far as the community factor of the high school level of the game, if I start with the coaches, I know the coaches. It's a fraternity, and we're proud of that. We respect one another, and if we got problems, we call one another and talk, and it's just a great group to be around. As far as the fans, the fans interacting with one another. For the most part, they're a respectful group. We haven't gone in a building where I was disgraced by any fans or their attitude. They're there for the purpose of seeing the game, and they support the teams. As far as people coming together, I think this season alone, with the support that we've got from the school, the fans, the administration, in the community, they see you in the store and they say, "Hey, good luck tonight, coach," and that team is doing great. And it's a good feeling team, and so just that part of it, that interaction with the fans have been tremendous. And I think the support for hockey in a town like North Branford, they really get behind their sports. So that's been a tremendous feeling, especially like I said this year. So I think there, as a whole, the community of sports, every team, every high school team's got got their followers and got their support. I think hockey again is a little special. I think when you see people around that play hockey, or they've played hockey, it's still kind of a brotherhood. So I think it's a little bit different, but basketball teams, football teams, they all have their their respect for one another. I think it's just a little bit. Hockey's a special sport. As far as the growth of the game in Connecticut and over the past 10 years, I think, and this will be, maybe if we flash forward to the future, I know the numbers are declining a little bit in some areas. I know teams are starting to co-op a little bit more. So, and I think, I attribute that to, a couple reasons. One, it's very, very time consuming. I look back at what my parents gave up and did for me playing hockey. And, I think, again, that factor today, moms and dads, they're working 2 jobs. They got a lot on their plate, and I think kids don't get into the game, or the parents can't support it enough to have them play at such a young age. So that's a concern. The other issue, again, and it comes back to the economic times a little bit. People are struggling to make ends meet, so I think that's going to be another factor for us. And municipalities. Towns can't support. Hockey's an expensive sport. Ice time costs a lot. Officials cost a lot. Outfitting a team costs a lot. So, I think with budget cuts, that takes a toll to some degree. I know there's pay to participate now. I like to call it pay to participate, not pay to play. But we don't have that, fortunately, in North Branford right now. But I know there are other towns, other hockey teams that do. So I think that it's on a little bit of a decline, but hopefully, with the right people out there kind of supporting it, it'll continue to grow. Kids are moving on now. They're out of the high school levels, they're going to prep schools, they're going to junior teams. Moving on to the college levels, and as you start out, you start working up that pyramid, and as if you get a little better, you get up to that point of the pyramid where D1 guys are looking for you, and that part of it. We're still developing talent. A lot of people, high school level. I would push a kid along if he had the talent and I thought he could go play someplace else. I'd definitely be all for pushing him along. It only helps build the program and puts their name out there a little bit. But overall, I think the factor of the growth, I'd like to see again a little more. A little more support as far as it's tough for parents now, and it's tough for the towns. But I think that with the right guidance, the right people pushing along, maybe we can continue to grow.